What's up, everybody? Squirrel Man's back again. I'm here I just picked up a load coming out of Charleston, South Carolina. I'm headed up to Pennsylvania. Man, it feels good to be back in the truck, but it actually sucks too because, man, I was sick as balls on my whole vacation. I was sick, and I'm still coming out of it, man. I'm not 100% yet, but none of us are ever really 100%. I get to my truck last night in the yard, and my battery was stone cold dead. And yes, I turned my system off. I know what I'm doing. I'm not an idiot. But shit happens, man. It's never happened to me before. But yeah, I get back and I go to turn the system back on, and nothing, man. It was so I sat in this truck last night. It was like 30 degrees, but luckily I have a really nice sleeping bag, so I'm still alive. But yeah, one of the mechanics come in this morning and jump started it and got me all hooked up. So I'm out and about now. Yeah, like my last video, I made it home. I said I wasn't going to make another video until I get back on the road. If you guys have noticed, I've been putting out a lot of shorts lately. I'm trying to get those shorts out. Because I know a lot of people watch them. They get a lot of views. And if you see them and you like them, please give me a thumbs up or say something in the comments, because those things are not easy to put together. But I very recently learned how to do it with this AI thing I've been using. My brother showed me, so I'm going to keep doing that. The reason why I wanted to make this video today was because this is something that just came to me earlier about opportunities in life and the amount of opportunities that people turn down all the time, and it's ridiculous. I think life, whether you realize this or not, the most successful people in life are all yes people. They're yes man people, you know? The easiest way I could explain this to you, or the biggest analogy or metaphor I could come up with, is Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump, if you've never seen that movie, oh my God, I can't believe you've never seen that movie. I mean, I'm 41. I was born in 82. I saw that movie in a theater in like 94 when it first came out, and I was blown away. I was like, that's such a good movie. Yeah, it's fiction, but it's such a good story, the way they wrote it, because you took this guy that had a super low IQ, but he was, you know, some people call him functionally retarded. He wasn't like totally retarded, but he wasn't that bright. But the funny part about that guy is his mom taught him simple morals and decision making in life, you know, simple right and wrong, you know, and that's how he looked at life. And he was given all these opportunities throughout the movie, and he never said no. He never turned them down because he didn't see anything wrong with it, you know. He had very simple values, you know. Shit happens, stupid is as stupid does, and take good care of your feet. That was it. I mean, if you watch this movie again and really think about it, it is so funny to watch, you know, because you take this guy who has almost no skills, you know, other than he can run fast, and the reason why people are so attracted to him is because he has such a good, positive personality. You know, he didn't complain all the time. He took things as they came to him, and he just said yes to all these very simple opportunities. You know, he said yes to football. He said yes to the Army. He said yes to ping pong. He said yes when somebody offered him a steak and apple, which was so funny. Right? He said yes to the shrimp boat. These are so many things that if somebody offered you right now, you would say no to every single one of them because you're scared. You're not a yes person. And that is the biggest problem with people today. They're no people. They say no 95% of the time, you know, and then they wonder why they have nothing. You know, you sit around and you cry and complain, say, I have nothing, because you say no to everything. It's not like life isn't offering you these things, you know. You just have to be smart enough to know when to see them. And it's really not hard. Just stop saying no all the time. Stop being afraid. You have been, and I'm guilty too, we as society have been indoctrinated and brainwashed to be scared of everything. Tell me I'm wrong. We have been brainwashed to be scared of everything because society as a whole doesn't want the average person, you and me, to be super successful. They don't. That's why we've been so brainwashed. You know, if you look at the prison life versus an elementary, middle, high school, it is so similar. The way they control people in there. It is so similar. I know this because I've seen both of them. You know, and it's ridiculous. You know, if you could just spend the next year trying to say yes as many times as you can, where do you think you would be next January? You know, everyone wants to have a New Year's resolution. Oh, I want to lose weight. You don't need a fucking New Year's resolution to lose weight. All you need to do is stop eating shit and be a little bit more active. Drink more water. Eat less crap. You know, it's not fucking rocket science, dude. You know, it just takes a little bit of initiative. You know, losing weight should be the furthest thing from your New Year's resolution, man. That should be an everyday of your life resolution, you know? But saying yes, you know, how much could that change your life if you stop being afraid all the time? You know, people talk about white privilege, and I'm going to be so serious when I say this. That may be a thing, but I see it as a curse. Because we as white people have been so indoctrinated to be scared of going into business with our families. When you grow up in a white Christian community, you know, most of us are raised by our parents. We go to school, we get our diplomas, maybe we go to college, we get our degrees, and we are so indoctrinated to go out on our own and find our own success. Well, I have 4 brothers. What if, I'm sorry guys, what if from the time we were little, all 5 of us said, no, we're going to come together and we're going to build our own thing, you know? We're going to have our own business. Where would we all be at today, you know? And this is what minorities come from all around the world to come to this country, and they do. They do this every day. And people walk into these gas stations or businesses owned by these minorities and like, how do they have this? How did they figure this out? It's not rocket science, dude. It's just that they said yes instead of no. They looked at each other as their siblings and said, hey, why would I go work for this person when we could build our own thing? You know? So saying no will bring you nowhere. Saying yes could potentially bring you somewhere. So that is my pledge to you. I am not saying no all the time anymore. I know this is the land of opportunity. I know there's still plenty of opportunity here. I just have to quit being a pussy and go out and start saying yes more often, because saying no is not getting you anywhere. Try that. Tell me what you think in the comments. Common sense ain't common. Like, share, subscribe.